So it's my first video for Horizon Zero Dawn. Well, it's my first video this year. It was the first video for a while in general, but let's not talk about that. So yeah, anyway, I thought I'd make the first video about one of the more interesting things that I've come across on Horizon Zero Dawn so far, and that's the Cauldrons, sort of secret areas that you can unlock, new overrides which allow you to then take control of some of the more non-standard beasts in the game. So I just showed you the map of where you need to go. It does say that this is a level 8 area. You can take that with a grain of salt really, because I've done some things which are much higher level than what my level is at the time. I mean, I am playing through on normal, so that might have some bearing on it. So I don't know, it's up to you whether you want to wait or if you just want to get straight into it. I'm level 13 at the time doing this, and it wasn't very difficult for me. All of that aside, head to the front of the cauldron. It's this massive sort of triangular door. There are 5 beasts guarding it. I think you've got 3 watchers and 2 scrappers that you should make short work of. I mean, everybody's going to know the combat system by now, so I'm not going to need to show you how to take them out or give you any strategy for that. It's fairly simple. I just hid in the grass, whistled to lure them over, and then just killed them one by one. So just go ahead and open up this triangular door, just by holding triangle to override, and then just start following it through. It's a fairly straightforward tunnel to start off with, so I've just sped it up because there's no point me doing this at normal pace. Really, it's just going to bore you. Just some things to note before going through this. There is a boss battle at the end. It is a level 18. As I said, I mean, you can take the levels with a grain of salt because it's level 18. I'm level 13. It was really easy for me. So, I mean, you can do with that what you will. I used 1 skill and 2 weapons really that you might want to bear in mind if you want to do it the same way I did. The skill is just the critical hit one, so when an enemy is stunned you can do a critical hit by pressing R1, and then I used the weapon that allows you to put a tripwire down that sends a shock and stuns the enemy. And yeah, you'll see. I mean, you don't have to have those. I'm sure there's multiple ways to take this boss down. Well, I say I'm sure, I know there's multiple ways to take him down, but that's just the way I did it. So it's up to you. As I said, it was really easy for me doing it the way I did, with the stun and then critical hit combo. So if you want to just do it the same way, then make sure you've got that weapon and you've got that skill before going in. Anyway, I'll shush now because this next bit is just really easy to follow, and I'll join back in a little bit.
This looks promising. It looks like those flying machines move components around. Might be able to take me somewhere.
So I thought I'd just quickly add something in here. It may actually be quite possible to skip a portion of this cauldron out. You'll see here that I actually just sort of flew over what looks like a zip line, and I believe you might be able to just drop off this thing I'm hanging on now and then just hit the zip line and then just miss out a big chunk of it. I only sort of thought about that as I went past it, and it sort of when you go past it a little bit later on, you'll see what I mean. I mean, you might just fall right through the zip line. I don't know how that would work, but you know, feel free to try that. Although I'm not going to take responsibility for any deaths that may come from that. You'll also have to bear with me for that cut in the video just then. I did make it another 5 minutes or so into the tunnel before jumping off a random ledge for no real reason, and just fell to my death. And it took me all the way back, so I thought I better cut that out really, because nobody wants to waste their time watching that. But yeah, just keep following this path, and then I will resume commentary again when we get to the boss. make sure to use the rappels to get down off these ledges as well, guys. You'll see here that I decided to be not so graceful and just jump down and lose most of my life. And it does actually cost me in the next room that we're going to, which is actually the boss room, because I jump off that ledge as well without rappelling down, and it kills me and takes me back. Hence you'll see the cut in the video as well, so you don't have to watch the loading screen. So now it's the really straightforward boss. I think this is the first cauldron actually, so you wouldn't expect it to be too difficult. And it's a level 18. It likes to throw fire at you, breathe fire, spin around and stuff. It's not got the most deadly of attacks really, as long as you keep on the move. If you just climb up this tower and override this switch, and as you get down, I said about keeping on the move, you will need to take out, there's 4 or 5 watchers in the room first, because if you don't really and you start having to deal with them later on, the boss is actually just going to destroy you, I believe, with his fire attacks and stuff whilst you're distracted with them. So just take them out. You'll have to excuse my aim. It wasn't the best actually on a couple of these, but just prioritise on taking them out, and as soon as you've got them, just focus on taking the boss out however you want really. I mean, a lot of this game is just trial and error. It's up to you how you want to play it, or how you want to learn how to take these different things out. You can scan them, you can see all the weak points, you can take different pieces of armour, this, that and the other really. I just decided to just keep tripping him up really, and going in for the melees, because he's actually not that deadly when you get close. I don't know if it's just when you get up, when he gets up after he's stunned, he just does this sort of 360-degree fire breathing thing, which actually doesn't really damage you much. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to keep doing this over and over again then until he goes down. Yeah, you'll see it here now, he gets up and spins round. It doesn't really actually damage me too much. So at that point I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to keep doing this. And yeah, take the boss out, and then you'll get your overrides. So that's it. As soon as it's down, take the loot, and then you want to go to the structure in the middle where he was originally, and just use your override again on that, and that will just take you upwards back to the starting area of the cauldron, and then you will unlock the 4 overrides. So the 4 overrides are for the Sawtooth, the Scrapper, the Grazer and the Lancehorn. And I forgot to mention too that you will actually get your first trophy if this is the first cauldron you've done as well, which is always nice. So now you can get out there and you can go and try and take over some of the control from some of the other beasts that you haven't been able to do previously. And the first one I did was actually the Grazer, because every time Aloy gets near during the story, every single time I go near one, she's like, oh, I need to figure out a way to do it. So I was like, now you can finally shut up about it, I can actually do it now. So yeah, some of these things that you can take over are actually really powerful. I take over two of the Grazers in this, and then I try, you can see here, like, you can't actually mount it, but I was like, no, it's not going to stop me from giving it a go, just trying to jump on anyway. But yeah, these things can actually go to work. I think they actually one-hit some of the other Grazers in the area, but I'll show that in a minute. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helped you get the overrides that you were looking for. Let me know how you take out the boss, because I'm actually quite interested to see all the different ways, or hear about all the different ways that you can actually take some of these bosses out. I will be doing the other Cauldrons and some other Horizon videos, so if you want to see those, then make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.